Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for yet another unboxing video. As you can tell from the size of this box and by clicking on that thumbnail of course, you know that we are going to be unboxing a special Dollfie dream today. So why don't we just get started and open her up. Alrighty everybody, so we are going to unbox this box, but first a quick little story about this little unboxing video. So as most of you know, we had the HomeTown Dolpa Kyoto 18 event that happened in last August. And during that event, they released two dolls. One was a reprint, which was Dollfie Dream Emilia from ReZero. And the other one was from Fate Grand Order caster Scathach-Skadi. And that is who is in this box right now, and we are about to just unbox. Now, for those of you that don't know, the HomeTown Dolpa event is where you go in order to purchase a brand new doll that's being released that year. There's usually a new doll every Dolpa, for the most part. And Scathach-Skadi was one of them. So if you were at the event in Kyoto, you could purchase her there. You can get online and purchase her there, or you could get her from the Volks After event that took place a month later online, which I believe was a click war, if I'm not mistaken. And then, if you still want Scathach-Skadi, this same one I'm about to unbox, she is currently available on the Volks International website as of the taping of this video. So take it for what you will. Maybe after watching this video, you want to purchase her, and hopefully she's still there. But this video would not be possible without my friends over at Japan Doll Direct. So I did hire Japan Doll Direct to pick me up this lovely girl from the event. Now, granted, in retrospect, I probably could have just bought her from the website directly, but with these dolls, you never know. Like, you never know if they're going to be sold out the first day, and then I didn't want to take a chance at trying to win her in a click war or a lottery. So I asked my friends at Japan Doll Direct to just pick her up for me at the actual event. So that means that this doll has some, I guess you could say, special meaning, so to speak. And that meaning is, I'm going to start opening her because I've been talking too much. That meaning is that she actually came from the event. So she was actually purchased at the event, in person, you know, by Japan Doll Direct. And in a way, I guess, by extension, it's like I went to the event and purchased her right on the event. But that's really me just trying to sugarcoat everything. In all essence, it's the same doll that you would have gotten in the after event online or via lottery. But I don't know, I just feel kind of like this one's a special one because it was purchased just for me at the actual event. Why can't I close this knife? So, now that we got her all open, let's just open this box here. Ooh, this is different. Okay, so normally most of these unboxing videos kind of come out the same. This one is slightly different because the box is different. So let's get her out. Let's see, get some of this wrapping out. Oh, look at this! I got a fan. I got an extra bonus little fan. Can you guys see this here? Let me see. Focus. There you go. It's like a little fan. Thank you, friends at Japan Doll Direct, for this cute little fan that you put in here. Definitely put it to good use. That's awesome. And then, yeah, so the box. The box is slightly different. Let's see how best to get her out. You guys can take a quick look. Here's her box. It's a nice white box with her picture on it. But as you can tell, it's slightly different. I will go over that in a second once I get her out. There we go. There we go. Now we got her out of the box. And let's get her out of this nice plastic wrapping. So, okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Okay, so as you can tell, hopefully there's not too much reflection, this box is different. So most boxes, they kind of come much bigger than this. They're usually a little bit wider than this and a little bit taller than this. This box that she comes in, especially when you see this symbol here, this box is more like the same kind of box you would get from a Dollfie Dream Choice or a Dollfie Decord that you would purchase from Volks. It's just one single box, no extra fancy sleeves or anything like that. And give you a quick tour. Here's the bottom of it. Here's the top with her picture. Can you guys see that? There is her lovely picture. And you can see from the back here, it's just got more of these fancy symbols on it. So this is definitely different. If you watch some of my older videos, I did an unboxing video for Dream Choice, I did an unboxing video for Decord, and I did another one which was Rin Shibuya from Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, and those boxes were all very similar to this. Now, I don't know if Volks is going back to the old way of putting their boxes in these little cartons, or, you know, if they're saving cardboard or whatever, but this is definitely an interesting box. It says Dollfie Dream on the side, or no, it says Volks on this side, but if you look on this side, you got the Dollfie Dream label. So definitely newer, thinner, much thinner in size than normal boxes. And of course, that cute little picture there, that is a really, really cool picture that's on there. So let's get on ahead with opening her. So let's see if my memory serves me right. It's just like other boxes. So there's like a little tab up here. Just kind of open up that tab. And there we go. So what does she look like inside? Okay, so the packaging is still the same, where on the inside you kind of have, let's see if we can hold this up right. On the inside you see the doll right on top. See, there's the doll, and then underneath here, right here, that is all the accessories like the clothing, the wig, etc. So let's see. We are going to take out some of these accessories first. I'm going to slide those out real quick. Okay, I'm going to slide that out. Okay, this is the wig, purple wig. She's got her own purple hair. And, oh boy, everything else is like packed in there deep. Okay. Whoa. And here is her outfit. So we have this entire outfit here in this little bag, which I will go over. We will do a zoomed in version so we can like take a closer look at what's inside there. And then there's like a box. I guess this is her crown. This has to be her crown and her wand. I would assume so. So let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. So we have the crown here and the necklace and the wand. So we will do a close-up of that as well. But first and foremost, we are going to get Scathach herself now out of this box. So you can easily just slide out the tray from the box. So you just slide it out of there. And, oh, I'm missing her packaging. And then you have her little card here with all her information, and the instruction manual, I believe, is in there as well. And then you have the tray with the actual doll. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. Alright, so we will undo these little tiny bra straps that are on her. Oh my goodness, her eyes. Alright. Take this tray and we're going to put it back off to, well, I'm not going to put it back, we're just going to put it off to the side. And she is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay, so because her makeup and everything is purple, so it looks like they made her eyes purple as well. Now, I wasn't sure how she was going to come out with the red eyes, because I'm not really fond of dolls with red eyes, but she tends to have them. Let's take it. Ooh. I say this every time. It's that new vinyl smell. Oh, I love that new vinyl smell. And not to be kind of pervy, but she smells good. She smells good. She smells good. So she is on the Dollfie Dream sister body, so the DDS body. But it is also still the newer body, which is the F3. So, oh my god, those eyes. That makeup, you couldn't really tell that makeup in the picture, but the makeup is really, really fantastic. So, let's see if we can get her to show a little bit here. zoom in on her face. Can you guys see her? See if we can kind of see her head. So cute. So cute. Oh my goodness. Now, she is on the Dollfie Dream sister body, which, if you don't remember, in a prior Doll Symposium video, I was kind of miffed about in a way, because her character, if you look her up, if you Google Scathach-Skadi from FGO, her character is more well endowed, so to speak, and she looks bigger. She doesn't look tiny. She looks big, like Jeanne d'Arc. If you watch my previous video, Jeanne d'Arc comes on a regular Dollfie Dream body, which is what I would assume Scathach would be also, because she's supposed to be bigger. But she's smaller in this DDS body, and a smaller bust size on this. So I'm thinking about changing it to a Dollfie Dream Dynamite body, which you can. You could just take off the head and put it on a Dynamite body. But the problem is her outfit, her default outfit she comes with, won't fit her anymore if I do that. So you're kind of locked into this body unless you want to just dress her up in whatever other clothing rather than default clothing. But I've talked well enough, so without further ado, let's change to the smaller camera and take a quick videotape look at what she looks like up close. So let's do that. Okay, everybody, I'm going to be using the onboard microphone on this smaller camera, so hopefully the audio doesn't come out that bad. But here she is. This is Scathach-Skadi in all her close-up glory. So as you can see, her face here, she has the purple makeup for her eyes. There's the purple makeup, and then her red eyes, which in person looks so much better than it did in the pictures. I was a little worried about the eyes. And you got her like little blush and her cute mouth. Look at that mouth shape. It's a little bit of a smile slash grin-ish type of look, but I definitely like it a lot. So as in all my unboxing videos, let's do a take of how she would look. So this is the head-on view. Let's do straight head-on. Very nice. So a little bit from above. She looks like she does kind of follow you a little bit. Like you can kind of see her eyes kind of like looking up. How about a downward view? Let's see. Downward view, it's what you would expect. It kind of looks like she looks at you, kind of not. It's not bad. So far, the straight ahead view, up or down or just straight, is very good. So let's try on her left side of her face. So if we move over to the left, oh yeah, she follows you. She looks like she's looking at you, even though you move to her left side. How about left and above? That looks good too. That's a good view. And left and down. She's still kind of looking at you, which is great. That looks really, really nice. So if we go back to the front, right? So here is the front view of Scathach-Skadi. And then we're going to go to the right side of her face. So it looks like... Oh, my camera kind of... Hold on, my camera kind of messed up a little bit. Let's see, focus. There we go. Hold on. Did I mess it up? Okay, so let's go to the right side of her face. Okay, so here we go. So if we move up, if we move from the front side of her face and we move kind of to the right side, it doesn't look like her eyes track to you that well as before. Yeah, it looks... See, on the right-hand side, it does it much better. Or the left of her face, but the right of her face doesn't seem to do it as well. So photography-wise, moving on to the right side of her face might not be as flattering as head-on or off to her left. So yeah, that's just a quick tour of her face, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let's move on to the accessories. Okay everybody, so here we are looking at the pamphlet here that came inside the bag. Sorry for all the glare, but if we open this up, oh, I guess you have to kind of cut it open. Alright, so we're going to tear this open. There we go. Use a little brute force. And, wow, it's really stuck on there. Here we go. I'm going to slide this out. And we have the picture for Scathach-Skadi. I really like this picture. It looks like the cards that you get from the game. And in the back, you'll see little instructions, I guess, on how to put on her crown. As you can see here, right here, they show you how to put the crown on properly, and her little bow ties on the side of her head. This QR code, I'm assuming you could QR code it on your phone, and maybe it'll give you another instructions like digitally, but definitely cool. So I'm going to move that off to the side. And then we have these books. These little advertisement books come with all the dolls, and inside you're going to have like all different kinds of things, from standard models to, you know, like advertisements for different things and such or whatever. But it's not too uncommon when you buy dolls to get one of these. Now, as you can see here, this is the wig. It's a very, very deep purple, which is really cool looking. I don't have any dolls that have deep purple hair, so I'm excited to see that. And then let's do the accessory box first. So right, here's the box. I'm gonna open this up, if I can open it up. Okay, so we're gonna pull this out. And here are the accessories. So let's open the plastic. Oh yeah, ASMR, right? You guys like that? So here is the wand. So it's got like all these swirlies or whatever on the actual wand. And this is where you hold it. So it kind of reminds me of a Harry Potter wand, except it's not like all crooked like. But definitely a very cool looking wand. That's a nice wand. I'm going to put that back in there for now. And then here is the crown. As you can see, it goes on like a headband, and she has her little jewels that show up on it. I don't know why. I guess this jewel, is this jewel like stuck on there like that, or is it just, oh no, it's just the chain. The chain is a little messed up. So we're gonna have to do some finagling with this chain because the jewel is a little too off to the side, and it doesn't look very easy to kind of move it around. Yeah, the way that this chain is made, it's not very simple to move it around. So we're gonna have to finagle with that. If I know it can move because I just accidentally moved it too far to one side. So we're gonna have to mess around with that to get that right in the middle. And then you have here the necklace. So she has her beautiful necklace here. The little red bead. I don't know what the bead is supposed to symbolize, but a bead nonetheless. Let's see, I'm gonna put this back inside there. There we go. And we're gonna close it up for now, because we are gonna move on to the next part, which is going to be the actual outfit. Here we go, ta-da! So here's the outfit. Let's see, what should we go and open up first? I'm gonna open this here. Oh boy, she's got that I don't even know what you call it, like mink? Is it mink? Or some kind of fur like around the bottom there? So there we go. I can take this first piece out. Panties. So we do have pantsu with a nice little bow in front. So this is a very cute panties. Normally they just come with like standard white colored panties, but this is nice. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. You guys can pretty much just see it just like this. Then I'm going to move that to the side. Then we have this here, which is the collar. I believe this is the collar for the dress. We're going to have to open this one up because this one seems to have like a lot of detail in it. So, oh yeah, here we go. So there's two pieces in there. Here is what I'm assuming is the back half collar of the dress with its own little clips in there, but I think this is the back. It's very well made. You can see from the back, it has a lining around it, and it has a clip here. Oh yeah, see? Here's the clip right here. You have that little clasp that goes and attaches to here. So it definitely is the crown that goes, or the thing that goes around her neck. So definitely that's cool. Then we have this other piece here, which I'm not sure where this piece goes. It might be a belt, it might be something else. I'm not sure. It's really nice embroidery though, or not embroidery, but like some kind of frilly lace. I gotta figure out where that piece goes. So there's that. I'm gonna move that off to the side because I didn't see that in the instruction manual. Then we have, oh, how about the shoes, right? We have the shoes. Look at these shoes. These are nice. This is what I was kind of excited for because she did, in the stock pictures from Volk, she looked like she had really nice shoes. And they look like they could be something I could use with any doll. So yeah, look at that. It's a very nice sheen, satiny feel. And you have like the ribbons here that goes around. Now, it looks like it goes in through this back loop right here. Like they kind of go inside this little loop. And they wrap around the feet. So this beautiful crisscross shape is probably going to get messed up by me when I put it on because it doesn't look like it's held together. You actually have to tie it the right way to get that shape. So that may be an issue for me personally. Well, there's a little opening on the top. That's really cute. But yeah, these are really nice shoes. I like these shoes. These could probably be used for other dolls, for other outfits. That's really versatile. I do like that. And then we have this top part, which I think is the cowl. Or like, not the cowl, but like the over, it kind of goes over the dress. Let's see, I'm going to take this out. Okay, here we go. So yeah, you see here? You put the arms through here. The arms on here. This clips onto the back of those, I think, one of the collar thing. I think this is the collar. And then this is, I believe, the front. I believe that's the frilly front, and this the back. And you have the sleeves here. These sleeves are really cool because I like how they're open on one side, but not. Like her hands go through here, but it's got like these little over sleeve pieces, which is really, really cool. I do like this a lot. This may be the front, actually. I think this part was the back. I think this is the front that kind of goes over the bust and clasps on. So that's really cool. And then we are going to have the dress itself, which I don't know if I can fit the whole thing in the frame. Look at that. There's the top part of the dress with these little metal links that are sewn into it, but kind of like sewn into it in various parts, like here and on the sides here, right here, but it loosely dangles, as you can see. This is really nice. And then as you come to the bottom, it opens up, and it has like the inner part of the frillies of the dress. And then at the bottom, you have all the, oh wow, look at the back. So let me see if I can get this to come out. So you have like the little chains that come down the back as well. That looks really nice. And then at the bottom, you have like this mink feeling kind of fur, faux fur. So if we open it up, let's see, I'm going to open it up. We can already see that the inside has white lining for at least the bust area. But then this area under the bust is not white lined, so this could actually stain. This might be a staining factor. And if we look on the inside of the dress, there is an inner dress here. You could see like right here there's an inner skirt, and this is not white lined either. So that is susceptible to staining, but luckily I bought a bodysuit for her. Now this is unfortunate. You could see right here there is damage right there. This is a manufacturer's damage. It's just got through quality control, I guess. Nobody noticed it, but that kind of sucks that I got a damaged one. I guess I can always email Volks or whatever, but that's always much more difficult to do than you would think. But that's that. And then, oh, here we go. We have stockings, which are also black. So a deep black stockings. No No white lining on the inside. So this for sure will stain, I'm pretty sure. This is something I was aware of when I bought her because her outfit looks so dark. But yeah, let's go back to the main camera and let's see the doll again. All right, everybody, so we are back on the main camera, and I do have Scotty here, right here with me. Oh, she doesn't want to stand right now. Her feet joints are really, really loose on this doll. They're really loose. So I'm going to have to open her up and tighten the feet joints. The good thing is that this is a DDF3 body, which means all the parts are disassemblable or removable. You can take them apart basically, and you can tighten up all the joints if they're ever loose. So she has a really loose right foot, and left foot is actually kind of loose in itself too. Like it moves super easy. So I'm gonna have to remove those and tighten those joints up. But the rest of her moves pretty good, pretty solid. Nothing to complain about there. But I'm going to dress her up and get her in her full outfit. Usually I do a time lapse. I know my last video did a time lapse, but this time around I'm not going to do that. Just for the sake of time, I will cut the video here, and then we'll be back with her all dressed up in her entire beautiful outfit. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, everybody, so we are back. She is all dressed up, and doesn't she look gorgeous? So let's do pros and cons, right? So let's do the pros first, because those are always very easy to do, in my opinion. Is that one, she's gorgeous. She looks absolutely beautiful. This outfit is designed really, really nicely. At least the design. At least the design is nice, and it's very pretty, and it looks good. I have to say that my favorite thing about this whole outfit is the panties. I know that sounds really weird and really perverted, but it's probably the best looking pair of panties that Volks has ever made for a collaboration doll. Like, all my other dolls either came without panties, which is funny because Cheryl Gnome didn't have panties. She didn't come with them. Other girls had panties, but they had like regular, the standard white panties. Like nothing really like special about them, just regular white panties. But this one came with this really nice like laced pink with a bow, hipster type, I guess, kind of panties. But they look nice. Unfortunately, unless you want to look up her skirt all day, you're never going to see it. But it's so nice. Like, any of you Scathach-Skadi owners out there that don't want to use the panties for whatever, I'll buy them for you, and I'll put them on all my other girls, because they're really nice. Another thing is the shoes. So the shoes are super nice. I really like the shoes, and they're definitely going to be something that I can reuse for other girls for different outfits. So it's definitely something that I can reuse and I think is really nice. Now, I was worried about the bows or like the straps, the ribbons that go around her, that wrap around her feet. But in actuality, when I actually put it together, those straps don't come apart. You just kind of unbuckle it and kind of snake her feet like through the ribbons. So it actually came out really nice, and they still look really beautiful. Her hair is super nice. I've always wanted a girl with like very colorful hair. So I do have Mika Jogasaki that has a colored hair, and I do have what's it called? Chitose, or Chizuru, I call her, Multiverse. She has the purple hair. But for Dollfie Dreams, most of my girls are blonde or brown haired, except for Kaede, which I really want to change her wig because the Volks one just doesn't do her justice. And that was like a green. Cheryl had this strawberry blonde, and my D-Chord and my Dollfie Dream Choice both have like really dark hair, but none of them have purple. And I think this purple looks really good on her. And even if it's not on her with this outfit, I think it would look good on other dolls, which maybe in some time I'll try. But that leads us into the cons after that. But still more pros. The wand is nice. Her hands can hold the wand perfectly fine. You just have to kind of like put the ball jointed part like in the crevice of the hand where it actually hooks, and it'll hold the wand. She'll hold the wand just perfectly fine. I do, like I said when I was unboxing it, I do like these little chains that come down, and they come down through the back of her too. Like you can't really see it here, but they kind of come down the back, and they're really nice. Overall, this doll is much more beautiful than I expected her to be. But I really wanted her because she's Scathach-Skadi. But she came out really, really nice. My thoughts on getting her Dollfie Dream Dynamite body is probably going to go ahead, as I probably won't have her in this outfit for very long. And I won't have her in my display case in this outfit for very long, because that brings me to the cons. This is a stain machine. I knew it. You knew it. Everybody knows it. Like, we know it going into this that she was going to be a stain machine. Her whole outfit is dark purple, black everywhere. And you know what? It's bad. It's bad. So far, I haven't gotten her body stained as of yet while dressing her. But I will say that these parts right here, this frilly, very... I don't even know what to call this material. It's like you remember trolls? You remember treasure trolls, or like those little? You remember the hair? How it was like very like thick, but like I don't know how to describe it. But trolls, treasure trolls. If you have treasure trolls, or you know what treasure trolls is, it's that hair material that's here, and it's black. And while I was putting this on the doll and I was dressing her, black came off on my fingers. I had to go wash my hands and everything, because this thing stains easily. The minute you touch it, you get black dye on your hands. This part, the fuzzy parts, the mink or the faux fur parts, that doesn't stain. Like, I can touch it all day. I was fine with that. That didn't stain. The purple didn't stain. The pantyhose that I thought was going to be a big deal about staining, it actually, when you pull it across her legs, it stretches out a whole lot and doesn't become as black. But it may still stain on her upper thighs, where the elastiband that holds it in, that's a really thick black. Like, I really wish, because no one's going to see that part, I really wish they put a white line on the inner side of that elastic band, like a white, or even use a white elastic band. Why not use a white? It's under her skirt. No one's ever going to see it. It could have been white. That's a downside, because I think that part, if anything, will stain a ring around her thigh. But I don't think that the pantyhose themselves will stain. Only time will tell. What else is on here? Her wig. So the wig caps are usually in a tan or nude / skin tone type of color. She has a pitch black wig cap. My Rin Shibuya also had a black wig cap, and I made the mistake of putting it on her and not covering the ears. So all my dolls have the white fabric wig cap from Volks. I have all of them with the wig cap to help protect from staining. But with Rin Shibuya, I put it on like I normally do, and it doesn't cover the ears, because, you know, you can kind of see the ears, like, depending on what kind of a pose. Well, the black part of the wig stained the ear. It stained the back part of the ear, and then I guess because it's dye, it started spreading. So it was really bad. I got so mad. So now I put the wig cap over the ears, especially if it's a wig where you're not going to see their ears like hers. You can't see her ears. So this time around, I put the wig cap over her ears so that if it stains anything, it'll stain the wig cap, and I'll just buy a new wig cap and replace it. But that black on that wig cap is really bad. It's really dark, and I have a feeling it will stain in due time. So that is a con, because I really like this wig. I don't know why, and maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, but I don't know why they can't just leave the wig cap in a nude color, or, you know, or lighter color anyways, because you're not going to see it. It's underneath. Now, I've heard some people say that it will show through. If it's like a lighter color, it'll show through like the strands of hair. And maybe there is some truth to that. I don't know. I have no idea. But, I mean, her hair is so dark that I feel like it just kind of would have covered anyways over all those areas. But again, I could be wrong, and that's probably the reason why the wig cap is black. But do know, if you are going to buy her, she is a stain machine. Like I said, the stockings will probably stain. The wig cap will probably stain. The cowl, the treasure troll hair cowl around her neck, it doesn't touch any parts of her body, which is good, so I don't think that will stain her. But if you touch them with your hands, and your hands get dye, and then you touch her, you're going to stain the doll. So be very careful with that. Other cons. The bustier part here, the little clasp that closes in on the bustier part, is really, really tight. I don't think I would have had a problem putting it on if I did not have a bodysuit underneath. But she is currently wearing a bodysuit, which is fine because you can't see it because most of the outfit covers her body. But because of that extra thickness of fabric, it was really hard to get the clasp to close under the bust, which is where it connects. That part was really hard, and I really hope it doesn't just like burst open because of her her bust size. But it's not even her bust size, it's just the extra fabric underneath. I just hope it doesn't bust open because then I'll have to figure out how to sew and fix that. But right now it's holding tight. And also the part of the dress that's covering her bust, that's a separate piece. That's part of the dress. So this clasp thing that's, you know, clasping under her dress is part of this top here, this little jacket piece. So the jacket piece that clasps under her breast is so tight that it's squishing the fabric in the middle here, and it's creating like all these weird like divots like in the fabric. So just do know that when you put it on, if it's as tight as mine, if you use a bodysuit, that you're gonna have to play with the fabric to kind of like push it out a little bit. Like, you know, I in a way, like it's as if you're padding her bra in a way to make it push out a little more because of all the squishing from the fabric on the, the jacket or the corset or whatever that piece is. The lower piece here, the little dangling medallion piece that's right here, this is a nice touch, but when you hook it onto the back of her dress, I don't read Japanese, so I don't know what it says, but according to the pictures, it kind of looks like you put it underneath her jacket and then flip it up and attach it to the button that's on there. Well, I tried to do that, and the little peg that's supposed to go through is not long enough. So then I thought maybe you take the two strings and pull them through the hole, but the hole is not big enough to pull the fabric through in order to do it the other way. So I just kind of like just put it over, and it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but the belt does sit a little higher than it does in the pictures. And I don't know if that's because of that or not. But that's another pseudo con. But other than that, I think everything else is... Oh, no. I missed a big one. So here's something I thought was really cool. She comes with these little black ribbons here. These little... let me see. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. But it's these... Let's see. Can you see it? These little black ribbons here. So there's supposed to be one on each side on her hair. So it looks super cute. Kind of like Asuka Langley Soryu had it. Or some other girls do have it too. I know Haruhi Suzumiya has it in some of the scenes in anime. But she comes with these little separated strands. Like you can see this one. This is a separate strand that's... there's not rubber bound. They kind of like took thread and just like wrapped it around really, really tight and then like, I guess sewed it to a point where it would stay as a separate piece. But this is the only one that I have left, is the one on her right side of her head, because on the left side of her head is where I started, and you're supposed to put these little hair clip pegs into the wrapped up thread, right? So I did that. And when you put it in the first time, it goes on fine. You put it in, whatever. But when I put it in, the bow, this little bow, it kind of fell off to the side as I was putting it in, like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, it kind of fell off to the side. So when I tried to adjust it and pull it up, I couldn't. So I had to pull the bow out. When I pulled it out, it unraveled the string and the hair came out bunched and it fell apart. So now she no longer has the little separate piece, the little separated part of hair, or the little ponytail, like this side does. And I'm too afraid to put it in on this side, and plus the fact that if I put it in on this side, I no longer have it on the other side. So I'm actually really debating on just removing it altogether from this side and just having her have a straight purple wig, which is unfortunate because I did want her to wear these little cute like bows. I really wanted her to wear it, but I have no other way of putting it on her. I'm thinking about maybe attaching those little ribbons to like what do you call those things? The clamshell scrunchy things, like getting one of those really small ones and maybe putting it on that way. But I haven't decided which way I'm gonna do it as of yet. I could maybe get like a small rubber band and rubber band another piece of her hair on the other side in order to make another ponytail, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do as of yet, but she is super gorgeous. I really like her. I'm going to go out and take a couple pictures of her in this outfit because after that she probably won't ever wear it again, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think... it's sad. It's really sad. It's tragic because it's a beautiful outfit. I really, really like it, but I don't want to stain her body. Like, even though I have a bodysuit, you know what I'm going to do? I'll do this for you guys. I'll leave her in this outfit, right, with the bodysuit and see if it stains. I'll leave it for a couple months. Like, I think if it really will stain, it'll do it within a week. But I'll leave her in this for a month or two, and if it stains, it stains. The good thing about Dollfie Dreams that I like is that even if you destroy the body, you can fix it. There are ways to get the stains out. But when push comes to shove, if I really, really can't get the stains out, I can buy a whole new body. I can just replace the body and get a whole new body and then just be done with it. That's one of the great things that I do like about Dollfie Dream is that all the parts are replaceable. Hand parts, feet parts, joints, legs, thighs, torsos, busts. Everything is replaceable but the head. So as long as I keep the limited edition Scathach-Skadi head stain-free, everything else I can replace and I won't have to worry too much about it. So you know what, I think I'll do that. I'll leave her in this outfit, see if it stains, see what happens, and if it stains, it stains. I'll just leave her in the stained body anyways in this outfit. What difference does it make? You're never going to see her skin. And when I finally decide to change her body out, I will just buy another body at that point. Because luckily you can do that with Dollfie Dreams and just get spare bodies. And she's a semi-white body, so it's not going to be that difficult to get. So yeah, if any of you are planning on purchasing Scathach-Skadi, I do recommend her. I think she is super gorgeous and she's really, really pretty. It's just don't use the default outfit. That's all I gotta say. Like, use it maybe once to take your pictures, get it out of your system, and then put it in storage or something. Like I said before, the shoes are reusable. Definitely can reuse the shoes, but everything else, maybe not so much. Which is quite a shame. I mean, Volks has shown us that they can do white lining in clothes. I mean, I've shown it on this channel. I've showed you plenty of clothes that have white lining inside so that they don't stain the dolls. And I really thought Volks would continue to do that. But the only thing that's white lined on this girl is the bust area. And then everything else, there's no white lining. Like even here, under these cuffs, no white lining. So it might stain her hands. Which could be a problem because these hands are not replaceable. These are specially made hands for her to hold this wand. It's called the, I think there's a name for it. It's called the tight grip hands or something like that. I think it's called like tight grip hands. Now maybe I can get that. I don't know. I haven't really looked, but I'm not entirely sure. But that is one potential thing that I am worried about happening with her. But other than that, everything else is beautiful. I mean, she's gorgeous. I mean, I'll probably at some point dress her in something else and she will still look just as gorgeous. The only thing I got to debate on is whether or not what to do about that ponytail to get those ribbons on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. I really do hope you enjoy it. And maybe it has encouraged you guys to purchase a Skadi, or maybe it has encouraged you not to purchase a Skadi based upon those pros and cons. But don't let the cons really get you down because like I said, the body is replaceable. If it really comes down to it, it is replaceable. Just keep the head stain-free. So that's everything for this unboxing video. Thank you everybody for watching. As always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful, lovely girl right here is the Fate Grand Order Scathach-Skadi caster version. So that's really everything. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.
This is our time, this is our life. Sometimes all you need is a smile. to get by.